What can you tell us about the beauty of your cuisine?
Oh, it's very diverse. As you have seen, it's very diverse, very spicy as well. And what I love about our food is also the fact that it's not just from a certain tribe or something like that. It's a mix, especially in Addis Ababa, you find a mix of all the tribes. So what I love about Addis, the food culture in Addis, is when we say this is our Ethiopian food, we bring something from the southern side, okay, something from the northern side, there is something from somewhere, but it is considered Ethiopian food and our food.
Okay, it becomes like a collective.
Yeah, it's a collective mix of different type
groups
of foods as well.
Yeah, okay, yes, which is grown extensively across
the
country.
Yes, because when it comes to Injera, it doesn't grow at certain parts of Ethiopia. When it comes to kocho, it doesn't grow to in other areas of Ethiopia, but it all comes together at the restaurant for you. Hi, how's it? This is Helena from Ethiopia. We are in Shola market, Addis Ababa, and we are in the spice shop. So the Ethiopian food is more like a Mediterranean one. We use a lot of spices and a lot of hot spices and a lot of grains and seeds. It's a mix of things. So in these shops, they don't just sell spices, they also sell seeds that we can use that we pound and use for cooking or for drinking as well.
ይሄ ሾላ ገበያ ነው። እኔ የምሸጣቸው ነገሮች ቂቤ፣ ቆጮ፣ ቡላና ቅመማ ቅመም። ቂቤ ያው የኢትዮጵያ ባህላዊ ምግቦች ላይ ለምሳሌ ክትፎ፣ ዶሮ ወጥ፣ ሽሮም ላይ ምንም ነገር ላይ የምንጠቀምበት ነው። ያው እንደ ኢትዮጵያውያን እኛ ባህላችን ነው ቂቤ ሳንበላ ስለማይሆን ማለት ነው። ምግባችን ስለሆነ ለሱ እንጠቀምበታለን። ከዛ ቂቤ የፀጉርም አለ፣ ፀጉርም መቀባት ይቻላል። ቅመሞች ለቂቤም ይሆናሉ። በርበሬ፣ ሽሮ፣ በቃ የሆኑ ነገሮች ማዘጋጀት ስንፈልግ የኢትዮጵያ ባህላዊ የሆኑ ነገሮች የኛ ስለሆነ እነሱን ማዘጋጀት ስንፈልግ እነሱን መጠቀም እንችላለን። በተረፈ ደግሞ ለቂቤ የምንጠቀማቸው ናቸው። ቆጮና ቡላ፣ ይሄ ቆጮ ነው፣ ይሄ ቡላ ነው። ይሄ ደግሞ እንደ ቂጣ አድርገን ከክትፎ ጋር የምንበላው ነው። ይሄ ቡላ ደግሞ ለገንፎ ለአጥሚት ምናምን የምንጠቀምበት ነው። ያው ያስቀጣ እኛ ካለን ይሄ ነገር ይኖራል። ያው እስካለን ድረስ ማለት ሌላም ሰው መጥቶ የሚተካም ሰው ካለ ይተካል። እኛው ከእናታችን ነው ይሄን ነገር የተቀበልነው። እዚህ ውስጥ ያለው ሰው ሁሉም ሰው የሆነ ሰው ይመጣል። ከዛ የኛው ሰውዬ ሲቀር ሌላኛው ሰውዬ ይተካል ማለት ነው። ያው የሚጠፉ ነገሮች አይመስሉኝም። ምክንያቱም የሆነ ትውልድ እየተቀበለ የሚሄደው ነገር ነው። ወደፊት እንግዲህ ያለ ቃል አላውቅም ይቀጥላል ብዬ አስባለሁ። ድሮ ክትፎ ጉራጌ ብቻ የሚጠቀመው ነገር ነበር። አሁን ላይ ግን ምንም አይነት ፕሮግራም ላይ ብትሄጂ ክትፎ የሌለው ነገር የለም። ስለዚህ ይቀራል የምትይው ነገር አይደለም። የሆነ ምርቱ ሊያንስ ይችላል። ከዛ ውጭ ግን እንትኑ ይቀጥላል። አዎ ዋጋው ቢጨምርም የሆነ ነገር እንዳቀምሽ የምትገዢው ነገር ይኖራል።
እያየ ነው ለሚበላው። Okay, let's talk about Injera, which is your main starch.
Yes.
I just love the fascination. There are two types of Injera. Can you tell us also?
Yes, the difference in Injera comes from the difference in the seeds. So we've got the brown seeds, F seeds, and then we've got the whitish ones. Okay. And even nowadays we're having like different grades for the white ones. So there is like what you call it? That goes from white, then it slowly gets to brown. So you can identify your tastes like that when you buy them. So basically in Addis, almost every household uses Injera.
Okay, cooks.
Makes Injera at home. Okay. So we've got a specific griddle for it, and then there is a specific way of making the dough, and then waiting for it to ferment. How we change the water every other night, or it could be every day, and then the way we make the injera as well.
Okay, and there's
so the types that whether it's a brown one or the white one, how we make it is still the same.
Okay.
How it looks and tastes as well is similar.
Okay.
It's only the color differences, and they say the brown one is more iron
Healthier.
rich.
Okay.
Yeah.
So also there are other parts that don't have turf.
Yes.
Which makes injera, and they use sorghum. That's true.
Yes, they use sorghum. They use they add corn.
Okay.
They use barley. Some use wheat. They use a mixture of ingredients that they grow in their own farms.
Okay.
So different households, you might go to a rural area and different households would have different kind of injera depending on what they grow in the farms. So to make our traditional Doro Wot, we get chicken from shops like markets like this, and then there are different kind of chicken that you can get. We've got the Habesha, like Ethiopian chicken, that is a bit smaller, but the meat is more brownish. And then we've got the Ferenc Doro, which we call, it's more like a foreign chicken. And that cooks very quickly, and then you can't get it like to stew properly in our Doro Wot. ዶሮ ወጥ ለኢትዮጵያኖች በጣም ባህላዊ ምግባችን ነው፣ ግን ደግሞ ዴሊኬሲም ነው። ሶ የምንሰራው በዓላት ትልልቅ እንግዶች ቤታችን ሲመጡ ዶሮ ሰርተን ነው የምናስተናግዳቸው ማለት ነው። ድሮ ዶሮ ወጥ የሙያ መታያ የሴቶች የሙያ መገለጫ ነው። ስለዚህ ዶሮ ሲታረድ 12 ብልት ይኖረዋል። አንድ ሴት 12ቱን ብልት ማውጣት ካልቻለች ትወቀስ ነበረ። አሁን ግን እዚሁ ገበያ ውስጥ ታርዶ 12ቱን ብልት ይዘን ወደ ቤታችን መሄድ እንችላለን።
We had the raw meat experience. Also, can you tell us the...
Okay, raw meat is also our culture, very much famous. It's like a delicacy. It's also not cheap, but people make sure they eat their raw meats. It's more, for me, I feel like it's a southern culture, because in those areas even kids would eat raw meat.
Okay.
But in the northern sides, I hear they kind of fry it on the wood before they eat it and stuff.
Okay.
But raw meat is like a deep ingrained culture for us.
Okay.
Even in our cooking, some foods we will make, like kitfo. Kitfo is also very, very famous as Doro Wot,
okay,
but it doesn't have any injera or any what cooking going on. It's just raw meat chopped like a mince meat, and then it's mixed with our clarified butter and some spices, and it's served with kocho.
Kocho.
Yes. So coffee is a very, very important part of our daily lives in Addis. And we get coffee from different sides of the country, and the flavors also differ depending on where they come from. And when we find them at the markets, the beans come like not washed ones, and then the washed beans as well. The prices differ based on that. Then we buy this and then we roast them at home. There is a big coffee culture here. So not just the traditional coffees that we make at home or the ones that you see on the streets, but we've got a lot of coffee shops as well.
So you've got like an ecosystem of good food, from the coffee, from the spices, from the flavor. So my next question is, how is now do you think globalization is affecting your food systems? Neo-colonization?
I think it's affecting our system, our food system, on how we produce our grains.
Okay.
That's worrisome for me.
Okay.
Because now we are being globalized, we are somehow expected to produce a lot. So we kind of play around with the fertilizers and the things, then you don't know if it's as organic as before.
Okay.
See, because we eat everything from the ground,
Okay.
even with our veggies, with our grains. But now I'm not sure
Okay.
how we grow them.
And how many people handle the food before it gets to the
Yes,
final?
yes.
Okay.
But luckily, we are not that much civilized when it comes to factories and processing and stuff. So it's not that processed.
Okay.
We are sure of that because you get your grains, there's nothing, you buy it like that. Then you bring it home, maybe you grind it or you roast it, you know, you do it yourself. So it's proper, it's not processed.
Okay.
But the growing mechanism and the seeds that we use to grow those plants is what worries me when it comes to globalization.
I think this year the Ethiopian food taste has been one of my favorite. I think the flavor, the text, everything, and just how you guys appreciate your food is awesome. So last take, for someone who's never been to Ethiopia, what would you tell them? Or what can you tell them when they to visit or they want to visit a beautiful country?
I'll be happy for them to try Ethiopian food from different restaurants, because then the hotel perspective might not be that convincing.
Representation, yeah.
Yes, the hotel representation might not be convincing. And then they must be prepared for different flavors on the same plate.
Okay.
And they must also be prepared to use their hands a lot.
Okay.
And they must be prepared to eat to share.
Okay.
Because
There's
to get
no
that big
individual.
plate, we don't have those small plates, you know, we have those big plates, and to have that just for yourself, it won't be comfortable.
No, anyway, thank you, Helena, for hosting us. And we had an awesome time with Charlie. She's a camera lady today. But we learned a lot, and we hope to come back, because I think this view is like from the perspective of Addis Ababa.
Yes.
I would love to also go to the rural areas and just have a complete picture of your food, which is very awesome.
Yes, I would love for you to do that as well, because as you go deep into the rural areas, the way food is used differs a lot. And even the types differ. Some of the grains, some of the vegetables or root vegetables, you don't find them in Addis at all.
Okay.
So it would be very nice for you to go to those places.
Okay, lastly, a bit of America. How would I say if I say just goodbye? I had a good time in Ethiopia.
Okay.
What would you say?
እናመሰግናለን ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ ጥሩ ሰዓት ነው የነበረን ደህና ሁኑ
Can I try that?
Okay.
Thank you for...
Thank you is አመሰግናለሁ
Amasekena.
Yes
Amasekena.
አመሰግናለሁ
Amasekinalo.
Yes
Amasekinalo.
Yes
Okay.
and then to say goodbye is ደህና ሁኑ
Denahum.
ደህና ሁኑ
Denahum.
ሁኑ
Or
because
ደህና ሁኑ.
our Amharic has it's like French. It has singular male, singular female, and then they. So when you say dana hunu, it's for a mass, and you're saying see you later for a lot of people.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Had a great time in Ethiopia. Favorite food, Injera.